And now, BWatson performs The Clocks.
I didn't do too well in school. I was always polite, never in trouble. But I never spoke up when I didn't understand anything. Well, then again, I didn't understand everything. I remember when I was 12, I was in class, and the teacher was teaching something about the time, and everyone was taking the mick, saying everybody knows how to tell the time. Everybody but me. So the teacher turns to me and goes, "Lizzie, you look at that clock on the wall and you tell me the time." I just sat there and acted like I didn't know the question was for me. Then the laughing started, and the pointing, and the laughing. And from that moment, I thought if I didn't make a move, make a sound, then no one would expect anything from me, and I could hide. So, I was rooted in the abyss. I took a camp in the abyss. I built a house in the abyss. How my bell forward to the abyss. Never laughed, never cried, never angered. I never decayed in the abyss. I was never denied in the abyss. Just sat and waited in the abyss. So there I were, 28. Well, that's pretty ordinary. I go to work the same time every day. Come back the same time every day. Go to bed the same time every day. Ordinary. You know what ordinary people do. I tend to think if you have a routine, then you're less likely to mess things up. You know? Till this one day, I was serving this old lady in the checkout, and she was yapping on about the price of these value beans, saying she might as well buy hives because they're only 20p more. And I goes, "Sorry, love, I don't make up the prices." But she would have none of it, talking about how she wants to talk to the organ grinder, not the monkey. And all I could think is, I am dying. I've wasted my so-called life, and I am dying here. That's in for a second. I picked up a brand new smile and reached myself back in the abyss. But this was hard to maintain. Because she was talking about how beans are a part of a nutritious diet, and how beans should be as cheap as milk, and how these fucking beans are a part of her history because her mother gave them to her when she was a child. I feel sick sometimes. I often think about my life, and I feel sick sometimes. I often think I feel sick, and I just am. I often think I feel sick, and I just am. I just am sick. So, there she was with her smug face, pointing her big fat finger in my face. You think you're clever, don't you? You think you're clever, but you're nothing but a thief. A dirty, dirty thief. And if there was any other supermarket around here, I would boycott this place. But I have no choice. There's a man behind the piping of his 2 cents, saying, "Do your job, love. Do your job." She's holding up the queue. I think you should do your job. Speak up, love. Speak up. And do your job. Speak up. I often find the sound of my own voice alarming. I know that I'm not alarming, but the sounds it makes often alarms me. I find it hard to control, it talks in riddles, and once it comes out, I find it hard to take back. Quite alarming. So there I was, 28, and dying. Beep. 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 So by now, she's screaming, yelling, bellowing, and he's huffing and puffing and rolling his eyes, and she's screaming and yelling, and he's huffing and puffing and screaming and yelling, huffing and puffing and screaming and yelling, huffing and puffing, and I was trying to find focus. Then I thought, when I was younger, I used to bank robbers. The robber used to enter the bank all swift and confident, and everybody would be begging for their lives, and the robber would just fire 2 warning shots. But I didn't have a gun, didn't have anything. All I had was a can of beans. So, she's screaming and yelling, and he's huffing and puffing, and screaming and yelling, and huffing and puffing. The clock was always ticking, and the screaming, yelling, huffing, puffing, screaming, yelling, huffing, puffing, fucking beans! Screaming, yelling, huffing, puffing, screaming, yelling, huffing, puffing. A tinted can of beans in my hand. A sea of shocked faces. I must have had a warning shot. A scream of horror. I want to go back to the abyss. There's a fire in the abyss. It went deep in the core. Combusted out of your countless blood. Your house should have moved itself north. You got lost in the abyss. Cried in the abyss. Angered in the abyss. You are denied in the abyss.
That was Bianca Watson performing The Clocks.